What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of Mr. Mime from Pokemon. Let's begin today's lesson by sketching a circle in the center of our page. We move to a side grip using the flat edge of our pencil. Let's start at the very top. Just going to lightly work our way around the left side and then bring that in towards the bottom, and then we'll go around the right side. And then from here we're going to add a couple guidelines in the center of the head. Let's start at the very top in the center, sketch a straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom of our page. Let's add another guideline going across from left to right, starting from the center of our circle, go out towards the left, and then the right side. Let's leave a gap in the center and draw two circles on either side for the eyes. We move over towards the left, go all the way up, and then bring that down. Let's line at the top over on the right and do the same thing. Now I'm going to go underneath the left eye and draw a curve coming down and then up for the mouth. Now we're going to add an expression to our character. Let's start from the inside edge of the left eye. Just going to curve the brow going up and then out towards the side. Go to the inside of the right eye, curve this out across the eye, and then up. And then from the inside of the eye, I'm going to curve the brow coming in and then up, just on the side of that center line. Let's add a fold across the top of the eye, starting from the inside, curve this up and then down. And we'll tuck the pupils underneath the eyelid. Starting over on the left, draw a small half circle, coming down and then up. Now from here we're going to add those two large extensions on the side of the head. Let's start on the top left side, draw a straight angled line, going up and out. Let's line up the inside over on the right and do the same thing. Let's bend the top, coming around and then down. Let's pull this back up towards the top, going up and in with a short line. Now I'm going to draw two curves coming back in towards the side of the head. Let's start back over on the left, come down and then up, almost like a half circle. And we'll draw one slightly larger one, coming down and then in towards the side of the head. Let's go back down and add some shape to the bottom half of the head. Starting from the base of that extension, curve the cheek going out, and then bending that in. And it'll connect the bottom of the cheek with a curve, just coming up above the bottom of our circle. Now that we've blocked in the head, let's tuck the body in underneath. We're going to start over on the left side. We're going to draw a half oval, coming down towards the bottom of the body, and then back up on the right side. And we'll sketch a circle in the center of the body. Starting from the top, go out towards the left, towards the bottom, and then up on the right. And then from here, we're going to tuck the shoulders in behind the head and the body. Let's start underneath the left cheek, draw a half circle, going out, and just pull that in towards the side of the body. Let's line up the top on the right. And then we'll move down and draw the top edge of the legs. Let's start on the left side, curve this down, and then up. I'm just going to leave a gap in between, move over towards the right. And then from here, we're going to extend the legs out towards the side. Let's start from the bottom left, angle the leg coming out and down towards the knee. Sketch a small circle along the bottom. From the inside of that circle, draw a straight line coming down towards the heel. And we'll draw a straight line going out towards the edge of the foot. Let's curl up the front of the foot, starting over on the left. I'm going to bend this out and then in towards the tip. And then from the top, curl the foot coming down, and just pull that up towards the inside of the leg. Now you want to add some thickness to the outside of the leg. Let's start from the outside of the knee, draw a straight angled line going up and in. And then from the outside, come straight down towards the top of the foot. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's go back to the inside of the knee, draw a straight angled line going up. Now we're going to draw the hands with the palms facing forward. Let's start underneath the left shoulder and sketch a circle going around and then up. Let's line up the top over on the right side and draw that same size circle. Now with the palms in place, we're going to add in the fingers. Let's start from the center of that circle, angle this up and in towards the shoulder. And then at the end, we'll sketch a small circle. Now we're going to add 4 more fingers coming out from the center of that circle. Start with a straight line going up. Add that small circle on the end. Let's add another one pointing out. We'll add another circle. And then we're going to curl around the last 2 fingers. Starting from the center, bend this up and then down. Add in that circle. And we'll do that one more time, going out and then down. Now once we have the basic shape of our character, we're going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have a clean drawing, let's go in with the tip of our pencil and start refining the shape and adding some details. We start with the inside of the eye. We're going to start by tracing out the eyelid, going up and then out. I'm just going to lift the lower eyelid just a little bit higher, come back towards the inside. And we'll trace the outside of the pupils. And then we'll fill those in. Now we're going to lightly trace out the bottom of the brow, going out, just fading that out towards the side. Round out the inside of the brow, coming up the middle. Now we're just tracing out the mouth. Just going to bring that up a little bit higher on the right side. And then add a bracket on the ends. Now from here we're going to move back up to the top and just trace out the top of the head, coming down towards those extensions. And just flatten off the inside, coming down towards the cheek. Now we're just going to refine the outside edge of those extensions. Just giving a slight bend along the top. And then working our way around the cheeks towards the chin. I just want to continue our way down the side of the body towards the legs. Just going to add a slight bend along the inside, along the top. And we'll close off the bottom. Just going to lightly trace out that circle along the outside. Let's add a socket along the top of the legs, going across the bottom of that half circle, and then working our way across the inside of the leg, coming down towards the heel. I'm just going to bend this in towards the heel with a slight curve. And then rounding out the bottom of the foot. I'm just going to pull the foot up towards the ankle, and we'll separate the ankle from the foot with a slight curve, coming down and then up. Let's round out the top of the thigh, coming down towards the knee, and then come down and in on top of the foot. And now we're going to move back up and start tracing out the hands and adding a little bit more shape. So we'll start with the thumb. Just bend this in and then down towards the inside of the palm. And working our way towards the first finger. I'm just going to add a fold along that third finger along the bottom, and then just bend that back in. I'm just going to close off the bottom of the hand, coming up towards the inside of the thumb. Let's go back and add a circle on the tip of each finger. And then we'll trace the shoulders along the outside, going in behind the hand. Just going to draw the inside of the arm, coming down and then out towards the elbow. And go out and up in behind the hand. And then we'll add a fold along the top of the forearm. And use the side edge of our pencil to shade in the top of those extensions. I'm just working with the darker tones of the body. And then we'll fill in the bottom of the feet. And we'll go back up towards the shoulders. And the top of the legs. And then that center circle. Now we're going to cast a shadow across the bottom edge of the body. So we're going to start with the extensions, just darkening up the edge, and then we'll fade that out as we go up. I'm going to do the same thing across the bottom of the shoulders. So we'll just darken this up. And this will create a nice contrast with the hands. Now we're going to start with the inside of the heel and then just work our way out across the bottom. We just want to cast a little bit of a highlight along the top edge of the foot. Now we'll darken up each of those circles on the tips of each finger. Now we're going to go back and darken up our lines. Now we're going to go in and start adding some shadows to the face, starting with the upper eyelid, starting off dark and just fading that out towards the side. And just darken up the center of the face and then fade that out. I'm just going to add that dark shade around the cheeks, starting from the bottom and then fading that up. And we'll carry that shadow just underneath the chin. Now the head's going to cast a shadow across the top of the body. So just going to darken this up and then fade that down. And we'll do the same thing across the top of the shoulders. And then along the inside. And then we'll add a shadow inside the palm, and then just fade that out as you go up towards the fingers. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, I'll tighten up my shadows and add a little bit more detail, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Mr. Mime. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your request in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.